Enzo Maresca era has just begun.
The project has
begun. We have Sanchez in goal. We have James, of course, our captain. We had Tosin in the defense.
Players like McGill, he really did well. Like he was pressing. Just the issues I had with Madueke. Sterling was doing the same thing.
Hello, tribe mates. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Blue Podcast. I'm super excited to be here. My name, Chelsea Prince. It's I don't know whether to say I'm excited or not. You know, it's preseason time, and you know Chelsea went head to head with Wrexham in the US of A. No match played late, you know, in the night, but some of us were able to squeeze some time and watch the game. So I just want us to talk a little bit about it. The teams. How the game went, preparations. Are we really, you know, ready for, you know, next season? Because though we cannot just, judge with this game. There are many more games to come, and for me, that's why I think I'm still taking it a little bit easy on Maresca and his boys, you know. But as usual, I have my man Didier in the building for us to just have a little chit chat about the game. As always, my guy, welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
What's good?
Yeah.
Yesterday Chelsea played.
Yeah, and
our first. That's the
very excited.
The Enzo Maresca era has just begun.
The project has
begun. I don't know whether to say on a good note or on a bad note. What are your thoughts?
For me, I think it's a good start.
Okay.
Because
a draw?
Yeah, the draw is a good start. Okay. Because we can remember Wrexham versus United. I think they gave United 3. Is it 3-1?
When was that?
They scored them.
That?
They scored them
3-1.
So we playing 2-2. I think we did a very good job.
But don't forget last season we scored them 5-0.
Yes.
So it means that, you know, it's a
last season. This guy Poch made us like that was those matches. He made us believe he was the man for the job, but at the end we saw what he gave us.
So what are you trying to imply?
I'm just trying to say let's believe in Maresca.
Okay, no, we are not saying we don't believe in him, but then we are just trying to see, like, you know, the you know, his first movement.
Yeah, yes, the game was okay. The game was okay.
Okay, so let's look at the lineup. For the first 11, I think we had Sanchez in goal.
Yes.
We had Sanchez in goal. We have James, of course, our captain. We had Tosin in the defense. We have Badiashile, your man.
Yesterday he was.
Badiashile is in the defense. Cowell as well. We have Lavia in the middle, and we have Chukwuemeka as well. We have Nkunku up front, and then we also had Madueke. We had Guy. Guy also started, and also Tariq George. These were the players we started with. How do you rate the first half? How do you rate their performances?
Yeah, for the first half, they really did well. They possessed them. They controlled the game and possessed them. And
scored a goal.
Yes, and if you check the first half, the players who played for the first half, they were good on the board and the second half. Because players like McGill, he really did well. Like he was pressing, although like he was not really getting the ball, but he was pressing. He was not just
movements were
relaxed. And like players like this guy Tariq George, he did well too.
Well. Yeah.
And the first half, the only problem I had was Madueke, he was selfish. We could have scored at least 2 or 3 goals through Madueke
in the first half,
but he was trying to do everything on his own because
Madueke.
He had a chance where Nkunku was like behind him, instead of him to just pass to Nkunku and you play the ball, but he tried to score. So that was the end. Let's say James in the midfield too. He was not really good in the midfield.
Reece James.
Yes, because yesterday he played in the midfield. We played 3 back, so James and Lavia
was up front.
Yes, so that was where the problem was. But they were all superb.
Oh, we played 3 back rather.
3 back.
Oh, okay.
You know, our midfielders, Gallagher is not around. Enzo is not around, and this guy Cancedo too.
Palmer is not also around.
They are all not. So James too. He started from the midfield when he was young, so he's good there.
He's trying to explore him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But for me, I think it is still early days yet. This cannot be a definite,
No, this just preseason
judgment for Maresca's. Though I visibly saw that he was a bit disturbed about how his boys were playing and how, especially in the second half. Unfortunately, I was able to, because of the time it was played, I was able to watch only 20 minutes of the second half.
Yeah.
But then I could visibly see that he was not very happy. At that point, you could see him holding his head, that kind of sitting, that kind of thing.
The first half, they impressed.
As any, person who wants or who is starting something, you want to start on that, high note, you want to win and give excitement and all of that. But then for me, I think he shouldn't worry too much.
No. This is
preseason
and all the whole squad.
We don't even have a lot of our boys around.
Yes, our starters, they are not
there. So this cannot be what's the name? A judgmental kind of
match,
game. So hopefully in the next few games we are going to see more. Also not forgetting that he's still experimenting with these players, trying to switch players all of because I think if this was a competitive game, it wouldn't have been the way it is.
Yes,
the boys weren't as serious as they would have been in a more competitive game. Though the Wrexham took the game as well. It was an important game.
It was an important game.
So for me, I think overall, 2-2 was satisfactory and it was okay. And I saw my man. What's his name? Leslie scoring the second goal.
Yeah, he scored the second.
Very beautiful goal. Nkunku scoring the first one. For me, I think. There is still room for improvement. The coach will use this as basis to build up for the next few games and for the future as well.
Yeah.
So let's keep fingers crossed. Let's see how things.
The second half
is going to go.
The second half,
even before the second half, we've been complaining of Sanchez.
Oh, Sanchez.
How did you see his performance in the first half?
First half, he was not bad because they scored us in the second half. All the 2 goals came in the second half.
But then he was out.
Sanchez was out.
So he kept a clean sheet before he went out. Let's look at Lavia. Lavia hasn't been in.
Lavia was good yesterday.
He did well in the midfield.
He did well. He was he controlled it very well.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Nkunku, where did Nkunku play? Because as I said, I didn't
was at the left wing.
Left wing.
Yes.
And then who played at the
Madueke then
played at the
Magui was in the middle.
As the number 9.
As the number 9.
Okay. All right. Okay. And how did you see Magui's performance?
To me, he was the man of the match.
I think Footmob also gave it
to me. He
was
the man of the match. He's really good.
So you think
I think maybe he doesn't want to go on loan, so that's why
he's trying to impress.
and we like those kind of players. Give us just impress us.
And
that's
I think
what we
he's
want.
not actually a bad player because
he's not.
If he was, he wouldn't be in Barcelona.
Yes,
and
he's from the academy and
want to go and pick him. And
he gave an assist.
All of these players, I think, have potentials. It's just the matter of developing those potentials and then making use of
some. I think. Players like Sterling, you are a senior player, but sometimes he does not behave like he's a senior most player.
You weren't impressed?
No, yesterday he
came in on the second half.
Just the issues I had with Madueke. Sterling too was doing the same thing. Selfishness.
He wasn't giving the ball.
He was not giving out to the balls.
Well, but I think sometimes too, we need to understand the role some of these players are supposed to play on the pitch. There are some of them who can, move with the ball more. Get into spaces and then give the ball. If he's not giving the ball immediately, doesn't mean that he's being selfish.
But sometimes
you need to understand.
Sometimes your colleague is just free, and you
just have to give the ball.
You just have to give it to him.
Right. How did you see our first time at Tosin Adarabioyo in the defense?
In the defense, the only problem I had yesterday, all of them. They are long passes.
They weren't accurate.
They were not accurate. It was.
And for me, I felt as I said, I watched bits of the second half.
Yeah.
I felt the ball wasn't staying in their legs.
Yes, for
they couldn't hold the ball.
That's the second half.
Yes, they weren't holding the ball very
game
well. Even the second goal, you realize it was a pass,
it was just
but he couldn't hold the ball very well, and then he
Yes,
just had to give it to.
Released it.
So I think, as we said earlier on, there's still a lot more work for Enzo, because in as much as these might not be our starting 11,
this not
but then
our starting
they might have to come in at a certain point in time of the game, just in case there is, there is the need for substitution. So they all have to be on point, So I think, basically, those are the. And you already mentioned about Tariq George.
He was good. He was good.
All right. So let's move on to the substitutions.
The second half.
Yes. Beckstrom came on for Sanchez. How did you see his
for him, his performance? I think he was lacking experience because that was a first goal. If it was to be Sanchez, he could have used his leg to push the ball, but because he lacks experience, he couldn't do those things. And it's fair. He's still young, so he can improve.
Okay. All right. And who Gusto came in for who?
Gusto came in for, I think, Gusto came in for James.
For James, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And for the second half, my problem was the inventing rule for the left back and right back. Cucurella made it seems like it's an easy job
to do.
But no.
We forgot Cucurella is not even yet.
Yes, because Gusto was not really doing it because he was just like everywhere. Going back was a problem for him. And Chilwell too, he was not like on point. Listen, you inverting to the midfield to help the midfielders. They really had a problem there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So looking at the formation Maresca played, you say he played 3-4-3?
Yes. No, he played 3-5. 3-4-3.
3-4-3. Yes. Yeah. So do you think that is going to be his signature? Because a lot of us know him to be 4-3-3 kind of coach, but then he decided to change it, bring 4 in the middle, 3 at the back, 3 in front.
No, for me,
you think it's because some of the players are not
there.
around.
Those who are not there, they are key players who are not there, and he has to just do something
to match up.
Yes,
for
what he has at the moment.
Okay, all right. So let's look at the other substitutes as well. We also saw who also came in.
There's Echampon,
yeah.
Jose Echampon, yeah.
Echampon came in.
He really did well at the back.
Who did he replace?
He replaced
Tosin, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in the defense.
He
also did very well.
Yeah, then Fafana replaced Badiashile,
okay.
Sterling for Nkunku. Madueke for Broja. Magui for Angelo Gabriel.
Armando Broja, he's one of the players that is in the list for us to offload. How did you see his performance yesterday? Could he stay?
No,
you think he has
Broja,
to? His performance wasn't impressive.
Yes. And as compared to what Magui was doing, his pressing level, Broja was not really doing that
much. Okay. All right. So who else?
Then Santos took Lavia.
Santos.
Yeah, Andrew Santos.
Yeah. How was his performance?
He was good. He impressed me.
I understand he's going on loan to Strasbourg.
Santos, for Santos,
I've had personal comments of people talking about Santos, how good he is, and why he's not being utilized. And
the
now
reason
he has to go
on
loan.
In the midfield, Santos can't get in with the squad we have, and our players, we need playing time.
And he also needs a lot of playing time to
so
develop.
He should just go and develop, and with time he can join them.
Angelo came on for who?
Angelo came on for Magui.
Okay, in the front. Okay. Yeah. And how did he also perform?
Angelo too, he performed. The second half, my problem was just our left back and right back. They inventing to the midfield. And let's say Sterling was not that
he was just falling.
Like he was too relaxed.
And I feel like I don't know whether it's because it's preseason.
Yeah,
Our boys were
because it's preseason.
they were
And
a bit calm and they
at the beginning, this guy that was Cowell and one of their players, they
had an issue.
Yeah, they held each other. The
were
ref
not to fight.
had to interfere and separate them. It was due to like hard tackles. The guy tackled him very hard, so I think he was also angry. This preseason, you shouldn't just make a mistake and get injured. Last season, we had a situation that this guy Nkuku got injured during preseason, our last preseason game, and it's really caused us. So they should just be calm.
Ugochukwu was the man of the match.
Yes, I saw.
How did you see his performance?
At the end, I saw it, but although he was not bad, he deserved it. But to me, I think
McGill did better.
Did better.
Wow. Okay. All right, but I think he's one of the players that has not really seen a lot more.
Yeah,
we've not
for
seen
last
a lot more.
last season, I think.
Do you think he could actually step up and become?
Ugochukwu, he can step up.
Yeah, because I think there are a lot of fans have a lot of belief in him.
Yes, he can.
People
he can
are
step
really
up.
talking about him,
and he should be patient. It's a gradual process. He's still young, and with the team we have, he can't be like our starter.
Yeah.
So he should just relax, then improve.
With time,
he'll get the opportunity.
And once you are able to impress, you become a regular, player and all of that. Okay. So, but I think we also have we've spoken about Sterling.
Yes, we've spoken of
Fofana in the defense. He also came in the second half.
Yes, Fofana was he was not bad.
He because I saw a couple
because Fofana yesterday he played 45 minutes. He had 74 touches at the back. And he did well. His 2 interceptions, 5 recoveries. It's not bad.
Well, it's preseason. Let's see how things go in the ahead in preseason and also when we start the season. I'm sure in between time we will be having the benefit of also what's the name? Caicedo came back to preseason.
Yeah, but
he didn't play.
He didn't play.
Yeah.
Players who didn't play, Mikhailo Modric was not
play.
part, and Cancelo. I don't know why they were not part. For Jackson, we know he's injured.
Nicolas Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson is injured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For this guy, Mikhailo Modric and Cancelo, maybe they can say he's just resting. But Modric, I don't know why he was not part of the squad.
I think Caicedo came actually earlier than expected.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he was.
And that's what we need from the players.
Yeah, the spirit, that energy, and that. I think overall it was a good game.
It was a fair game.
Though a lot of fans were expecting and like overwhelmingly
to me, even if we lost,
especially the case that we have a new coach and everybody wants to see what is up. On his sleeves.
And let's not forget our squad. This is not a full squad.
Yeah,
some are still not around, so we can't just use this much to blame the coach or the players.
But overall, were you happy seeing the players? I was happy seeing how things were going.
What they played. It was a fair game, and it was okay for me.
All right, okay. All right, so what are expectations in the next game?
Another
I think draw against Celtic. That is on
27th,
27th August. So that will be Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday, I guess.
Yeah.
Saturday.
And Celtic, their first match was against City, and they scored City 4-3.
They scored City 4-3.
Yes, okay. And this is preseason mostly. In preseason,
so that'll be on Saturday at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Depending on your location, it might change a little bit.
And mostly preseason, big teams don't really like they don't really involve in it. It's the small clubs which try to improve because it's a chance for them to play those big teams.
I think we have a lot of some other big clubs.
Yes, we have with Madrid.
Yeah,
we have with I think City too.
Yeah, so I think it's we have some Inter Milan.
Yeah. And we have City, Madrid, then Inter.
Yeah. So let's see how things.
And I think those games, all our players will be there. They'll all be there. So
all right, let's see how things are going to go. And for me, I think the bigger picture is that Enzo is not really though he might want to win the games, but that is not the primary function.
Right now, he should
the
experiment with
preseason.
the boys.
He's trying to see how all the boys, how he
Yes.
can actually use them.
Yes,
You know, going forward. So let's calm down and then, you know, just watch how things are going to go.
Yeah.
In the coming days. All right, I think that is it.
Yeah.
Do you have any other thing to add?
No.
We are good.
Let's wait for the next match.
Game. Then we can have a lot more. We can analyze more and all of that. So, guys, please let us get your comments in the comment section. What do you think about the game? Right? What are were your expectations met? What did you see? Just let us know in the comment section, and we'll be glad to reply to your comments as well. We're impressed with the new players, Magu, Tosin, and all of those guys that haven't been getting a lot of playing time that were, put in the game. We're impressed as well. So, guys, let us know in the comment section. And please like the video. And if you have watched up to this point, it means you've enjoyed the video. Kindly subscribe and also share to friends who are real blue fans. This is Chelsea Tribe Africa. Until the next episode, my name is Prince of Chelsea. Peace. We are.